I had to think about them. And I had to think, man, that I got to save who I can save. If I can, I got to at least try. Because Ksoo is already who he gonna be. And I would think because one of those little boys, Ksoo was stupid close with. And I would think that he would think about them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me think about my little brother, man. You know, my little brother need his dad, and ain't all his other brothers going to jail. He need his dad out there. Because those little boys gonna outgrow them mama's beatings. That ain't gonna be nothing to them.
Do you feel like without you testifying, Ksoo still would have went to jail for life?
Of course.
So you don't feel like you were the nail in the coffin?
No.
Now, before I get into Ksoo's daddy, one of our day one's night, the last chat, the last live was a Friday, said some real shit. I'm not going to prison for no grown-ass boy who know right from wrong and want to fuck up his shit. That got me thinking. She's got a point. You know what I'm saying? She's got a goddamn point.
When did you decide you were going to testify?
In 2022.
Was it a hard decision?
It was the hardest decision of my life, but I sat for those years thinking that let me let them wrap this situation around their head. Let them see and let them, they gonna step up. They gonna get pops out of this. Reason being I'm thinking like this is because I know me as a father to them. So I'm thinking like, okay, they gonna get me out of this. Let me give them a little time. If I wait 2 years and I tell my lawyer, I say, look, get with, see, I'm using Ksoo, you know, but I call him Keeman. I say, get with Keeman lawyer, get with Crazy K lawyer, get with them, let's all sit down and see which way we gonna fight this thing. How we gonna fight this thing. They let their lawyers tell them, no, they don't think this is a good idea. Okay, if y'all thought I was on some bullshit or something, then hear me out like you've been hearing me out. I'm the one who been getting y'all out of trouble all this time now. So hear me out. Don't say nothing. Don't criminate yourself. Just let me do all the talking. Because they know I got a plan. Okay, Ksoo, you want to go to trial? This is what we gonna do. This one I'm gonna tell my plan. This how I'm gonna tell my plan. This the plan. I had 2 plans. Butter a serial killer.
He said, man, butter serial killer. Well, goddamn, all right. Shot fired.
That motherfucker got some bodies. Hey, man, we're going to take and we're going to let all these motherfucking victim families know that they are sweeping this shit under the rug because Butter is a state witness in this Ksoo case. So now all these families going to go on an uproar. News, this, that, because of Butter. This going to make him a bad witness. Second plan is this.
I kind of like that plan, though. Butter, a fucked up guy. We know he's a, you know what I'm saying? He got bodies and all kinds. He's a demon. But the guy, you know what I'm saying? He's rolling with the state. So the state, you know what I mean, got some leverage. Gonna tuck some of this shit away. If I'm the family, I'll be pissed off too. That's kind of smart. Kind of smart.
If they talk to me now, these the plans. The second plan, if we don't want to go with that plan, let's do with this. I'm gonna get about at least 4 of these old ladies. I'm talking about over 50 in my grandma's neighborhood. They gonna come in here and they gonna testify that Ksoo was on their street eating breakfast that morning when this situation happened. We're gonna do like the state said. We're gonna let the jury figure it out. We're gonna let them see if they're gonna believe these old church-going ladies or they gonna believe Butter.
There's no way they were gonna believe Butter over some old grandmas and then came and said, nah, he was eating breakfast on the porch. Yo, let the jury figure it out. Are we gonna believe a serial killer Or some grandmother sat down, that nigga was eating breakfast on the porch. And they live on our street. We saw the nigga. All of us saw the nigga. All 5 of us grannies saw the nigga. Let the motherfucking jury figure that shit out.
Burden of proof is on the state. I think that's gone. Sad, but it's gone because you don't have to say nothing as a defendant. But I think if you have a defense, it's gonna look better in front of the jury. If that makes sense to you.
When you were testifying and you looked at Ksoo, did he look like he wanted to kill you?
He looked like he didn't believe it. I don't think it registered on him until after the fact. I don't think he want to kill me. I don't think he want to do nothing to me. It's just more so that he hurt, because I have a conversation that always play in my mind that me and him had. I know he loved me, and he told me, he was like, man, I used to wait every year for you to come home. I used to wait every year. Every year they tell me you coming home. And it was just to a point to where I just gave up. And he said, you popped up and you came home and you got me. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And that conversation, it just always play over and over in my head, because I had to have a hand in him getting a life sentence.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to also look, that's the tail side of the coin. The head side of the coin is I got 2 1-year-old boys. I got a daughter too, little daughter. But the reason why, the boys is because these are problems you have with boys. Girls are gonna have the little girl problems, and nowadays they have girl problems. They don't have goddamn, and I had to think about them. And I had to think, man, that I got to save who I can save.
Yo, that's fact. Yo, listen, man. I know in the comment section they gonna go off. I don't care. If you got a tribe of children, this big ass nigga who done fucked up his whole shit. I still got youngins coming up. I got toddlers and preemies. I mean, babies and toddlers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to get locked up because your nigga ass was fucking up, and you probably been fucking up for a long time now. Oh, nigga, you're not gonna go to jail for one, and then everybody fuck up. Even the son shouldn't even want that shit. Even Ksoo himself shouldn't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my opinion, bro. Yeah, let me know in the comment section, man. You know what I mean? Because we know we should have been down like 6 o'clock.
If I can, I gotta at least try. Because Ksoo is already who he gonna be. And I would think because one of those little boys, Ksoo was stupid close with. And I would think that he would think about them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me think about my little brother, man. My little brother need his dad, and ain't all his other brothers going to jail. He need his dad out there. Because those little boys gonna outgrow them mama's beatings. That ain't gonna be nothing to them.
Do you feel like...
Hold on a second, though. The poll been getting tight. Yo, the poll, y'all niggas say, yo, did Jim Jones Mano and never have the right to critique 50 Cent's documentary? Y'all niggas say no. Y'all niggas rocking with 50. Fuck it. Did he? Nigga, it's off. It's off. All bets are off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got the information. I got the pictures and shit. I got the videos and shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. What you say? Okay, hold on. We got here. What we say? Yup, it's selfish to older siblings to expect that kind of a bailout. Yeah, man, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you expect that? You come on now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy, Chico. And it, man, I can see how you can't live with yourself. It's just me. Feel me? Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I feel you. Hey, I think any man that loves their kids, that's a hard gamble. But to choose one and shake the dice and lose all, or a man to lose one and still rescue the tribe. I mean, hey, everybody's gonna have their opinion though. But I think I'm gonna rescue the tribe. You know what I mean?
Without you testifying, Ksoo still would have went to jail for life.
Of course.
So you don't feel like you were the nail in the coffin.
No.
So that makes you feel better. Kinda.
I don't feel better in no kind of way with this situation. In no kind of way. Ain't nothing can make me feel better. I don't think that I was the nail in the coffin to say, because his live video and the video of the killing put him on the scene. His hair in the car, his fingerprints on the gun put him in the car. Now you got to go from here.
They say I better leave Jacksonville if I want to. See, I'm Muslim. We understand the only way to meet God is through the graveyard. See, we love like y'all love life. That's going to give me the odds all the time. Because y'all don't want to. It don't matter to me.
Why the f your old green?
Now, y'all done heard what Ksoo dad had to say. And I'm glad he took that interview. Because up until that point, I mean, the nigga it didn't sound justifiable. It just sounded like, nigga, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? And even myself, I was like, yo, nigga, why would you do that? But until, you know what I'm saying, that's why you have the chats and you have, you know what I'm saying, the Cadillacs in the family, you know what I'm saying? It dawned on my head. Yo, no, think about what you're saying, Jones. The kids already fucked themselves over. And you got other children. But anyway, this is what one of the children got to say. The little homie was not having none of it.
Green ass got on the shiesty mask, gang. Why the f your green ass got on the NSG chain on, gang? Like, come on, man. Get your old washed up ass out the way, man. You green as f doing interviews trying to prosper off my brother's name. Goof ass. You're not no f daddy, gang. That's not your f son. I'm his daddy. What you talking about? You came around with my son when my brother was turned up, man. You ain't come around when my brother was in school or none of that. You ain't never did shit for real for my brother. What you talking about? All you did was use my brother. And now you trying to act like you this and that, and you had to do this to be there for your kids. You weren't even there for my brother. What you talking about your kids? All your what you talking about? Talking about you ready to die. Tell them how you wasn't even, how you got out of jail. You wasn't there for Hakeem at all. Tell them what the Christmas, what the birthdays, what was all that. When school came and it was time for school clothes, where the was you at? When it was time to play football and all this shit, where the was you at? Cause I don't remember your ass buying no cleats. I don't remember you doing none of that shit. I don't.
Now, according to little man, what little homie is saying, now in case no can't use the kids as no excuse, my nigga, you should have just went to jail. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Wow, but the kid does got I mean, if this is what he's saying is true, Chico, he got a point. He's got a point. If what the little nigga, exactly, this changes everything. You see what I'm saying? Now I was like, whoa, wait a second here. If what he's saying is true, nigga, you wasn't around any goddamn way. It's your fault we in this mess. You wasn't being a daddy. So in a situation like that, you supposed to keep your mouth shut and go to jail because you wasn't helping us anyway. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about? You got to save the tribe. You wasn't even helping the tribe. If this is true. And I think the little boy is speaking from the heart. That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. You got to stop that shit, nigga. You got to stop that shit. You came around when this was turned. When this nigga had shit going, you forced yourself to be my brother manager, bro. And then you forced and signed him a deal. Ksoo ain't even know he was signed. Ksoo ain't even know he was signed a deal. What the? Then you up that man money, and you probably didn't even it up. You probably just ran off and finessed him out his money. Creep ass. The what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Yo, I'm gonna go out on a limb because when children are hurt, and I didn't even show his face, so you know he don't want no internet fame for this shit. He just want to let his heart out. Man, and what he's saying is factual, and I believe it. Yo, Ksoo Daddy, Abdul gotta do better than that shit, man. Abdul Robinson gotta do better than that shit, bro. You can't claim the tribe, and you wasn't even with the tribe in the goddamn first place.